I've always been one of those people with so much energy, and I've always had lots of trouble sitting still. My parents didn't know what to do. They put me in track, and I ran so I could run it out. But always, whenever I would just sit, it would be no more than a couple minutes. So after I took inner engineering, I've been able to really be much calmer and be more content within myself and be able just to be wherever I am and not be thinking, I need to do this, I need to run around and do this. So many people I know nowadays, they can't sit still. And I was one of those people, and now I feel that I've moved on beyond that.
I had a problem that I had this constant mental chatter, which was constant self-criticism, and that just completely stopped, like to the point where I noticed it.
I'm more self-confident, and I'm quieter. I don't think about things like I used to. By background, I'm an engineer, and I used to just always calculate so far ahead of where I was. Like I would, plan out months, and now I forget to even, plan on getting a hotel for where I'm flying to sometimes. So it's just a lot peaceful and more. I just don't have the stresses of worrying about things. I just know everything's going to work out.
I'm definitely calmer. I used to try to fit 15 things into a very short time period and not be successful at that and just end up running myself ragged. And now I take things a lot more with ease. I'm more realistic about what I can accomplish, and I don't judge myself like I used to. I take things more into stride.
And I've had to move back to help my aging parents. I am calmer. I would not be able to do what I'm doing had I not been through these processes and done the daily meditation. It's enabled me to go through this phase of life with some grace and some ease that I know I would not have been able to do it.
I feel more space between myself and my emotions and thoughts. And that might not seem like a lot, but it really has helped me to stop living my life as a reaction. And it's a subtle thing that's happening, but it's had just tremendous implications for me because, whereas before, everything's a reaction, and it's helped me to see that I'm not, my thoughts, and I'm not my emotions, and that, there's something else in there. So I guess the next step is to start exploring that deeper.
If it's possible for me, trust me, it's possible for anybody. Because I was just a very irritable person and very impatient, and I couldn't even sit still for 2 minutes. I was just like that, and slowly, gradually, that's shifted, and people who didn't know me before would never believe the way I used to be. And so, just because of the changes that I've experienced myself, I know that anybody can experience this too.